Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the at the front M31 breadbag. Now, breadbag, it's part of the appearance because it's a big object, and if they're in the back profile then you're probably going to see it most of the time, and its colour is different from a lot of the other kit, so it stands out a lot. So this is probably, this is one of the vital pieces of kit, I would say. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be comparing the at the front breadbag to a more common alternative one that I see a lot of reenactors here in the United Kingdom use. Now, what we're going to do at this part is we're going to talk about the materials of the at the front breadbag, and I'm just going to talk about the things I like about it and what's interesting to me. So I'm going to use my magic controller here, and I'm going to do a zoom in. Yes, here we go. Maybe out a bit, that's a bit too much. Here we go. So the first things first, that the material on the front is extremely nice. It's very high quality, very good fiber, and it's really comfortable to have on your belt, hanging off it. Very nice. The quality of the steel rings, as you can see here, is quite nice, especially this hook here. The buttons are alright. The buttons are pretty good. They're a bit stiff when you're trying to, put it onto a belt that way, but you can just slide it onto the belt most of the time, so that's not a problem. And these leather rings, inlets, whatever, here, they are really nice. The quality is just incredible, and the threading, the right stitching is very nice, and it's good for when you want to age it, because they bring out the colour more. What's crack? They bring out the colour more. So as you can tell, the internals are quite nice. Of course, you've got the first area, which is, I don't know, it's just a flap that protects the first area. Yeah, I'm going to say it's the same kind of buttons throughout the entire thing, so not a problem. They're quite nice. They got these kind of white bits in the middle that kind of makes it look more aged, which is a lot of the time what you want with your World War II stuff. So then of course you got this last latch here, which unlocks the bottom part, and of course you can't complain, it's quite nice. So overall I like the whole thing. And in Re-enactment you should just be buying the most high quality stuff all the time. You should be trying to make as minimal exceptions as possible. But we're not all made out of money. I'm certainly not made out of money. No, I can only get at the front stuff every once in a blue moon. But it's good because it's very rewarding. At the front is a very high quality product, especially the leather. I got this strap from my tin here. It arrived a few days ago, and this leather is just such high quality, so much better than the old Re-enactment stuff I used to use. So now we're going to go on to comparing it. Disclaimer, this is a different model from the M31, this is like a later war model, but a lot of the construction is very similar, so that's what I'm going to be talking about mostly today. So this is a reproduction from Epic Militia or Militario or whatever. I went to a tank fest, and there are a bunch of German reenactors there, and they brought a lot of their stuff from Epic Militario, which I was quite surprised because don't get me wrong, some of the Epic Militario quality products are very high quality, but other ones are lacking a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare them. So I'm going to zoom in with my magic wand here, and we're going to take a little look at the quality, basically. So yeah, so let's get started with the front. Now of course, this is the colour's different because it's later war, of course. So I can't surprise that if you're hearing like a metal whirring, that's my AC. It's right below the camera, but hopefully you can still hear me quite well. So of course the material it's somewhat similar, but this one is much softer. Probably it's much softer basically. So it is a different material. This one's quite nicer. Now you're gonna have to take my words here, because I don't know if the later models used the material, or I don't know if Epic Militia really gave a shit, but basically different colours and probably different material. This one is much softer. They're both going for kind of the same thing here. This is a distinguishing feature. The leather they use they talked about it on the front website. It's kind of like this Asian water buffalo shit, as you can tell. There's no browning, like normal American cowhide. There it's kind of just it's just like this dark bluish stuff. So the quality falls far behind, but that's because it's a cheaper alternative. Now the metal rings, they look metal, they're silvery. The at the front ones are like painted. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, so I'm going to leave that out. of course, but the stitching, especially on these parts, I don't quite know what's going on. Yeah, let me use my magic stick to zoom in a bit. Here. Yeah, as you can tell, the stitching kind of goes a little bit beyond that, and it just, I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not, but it doesn't look very visually pleasing. So I would say that. And let's take a look at the insides. So on this one, the buttons on this one are there's something. If you compare the two here, they are certainly different, I'd say. Yeah, I'm not a button expert. I don't particularly know which one would be better, but this one has kind of like a shine to it. You don't really want to shine because then enemies see you better. But this is so I like this one much more. They don't tend to paint on the metal. This is cheaper, I suppose. But yeah, so we open it up. Of course, we still got that water buffalo shit on these straps. We still have the water buffalo material, whatever, on these straps. Water buffalo, is that a real thing? Is water buffalo a real thing? Okay, water buffalo is a real thing. It just sounds similar. So of course you got the same kind of material. I think it's water buffalo. I don't know. That's just what a lot of companies use. I'll check up on it later. But this is the same kind of cheaper leather. So here we can open it up. Now the inside of this one is different. It's got like a little pouch here, but it's less about the differences. It's more about the construction, how they make it, attention to detail, and of course on at the front you've got this. This is just great. You know, you want this. Now so this is a later war version. In my World War II book here, we're looking at this winter guy right here. As you can tell, he's got that kind of darker bread bag on his side. You know, then we skipped like an earlier war guy. Early war, bloody hell, guy, and of course it's let me find a decent one because the colour seems to vary. You can't really see it very well, but on here this guy's got a bread bag behind his canteen, and it's this kind of bread bag, as you can tell. I only just kind of realised that my Ethernet cable is like running through the entire thing, so we can just get rid of that. This is an original German belt from World War II, and I got at one of those sales from well, I was at Tank Fest. Now the belt buckle is from Epic Militaria. I was gonna buy a new one, but then I realised there's not really much of a difference between the at the front ones and the Epic Militaria ones, because they're both similar quality. This is definitely something that Epic Militaria are good with, so I recommend getting this one. And funny thing about my belt, it's actually got like a signature from the guy who owned it. Nope. Look at that signature! Wow. Okay, well anyways, so this is my original belt, and yeah, we're gonna get the canteen. God damn it! We're gonna get the bread bag, and we're gonna see how it fits. So first of all, I'm gonna try it with the normal buttons. So yeah, here we go. You get it on like that, and you do up the buttons. It is a bit hard to do it like this, but I guess it's faster. I don't know. You need to have some pretty strong fingers. It's quite hard, and to be honest, I don't want to damage it by accident, so I'm just gonna do it the other way. Here we go. We kind of get it by the end, and we just feed it through basically. Here you are. So yeah, as you can tell, it fits on the belt. Let's use the magic wand fits on the belt quite well. Oh Jesus, yeah. So here we are. It's quite nice. It's just snug. It's very kind and it's good. It's good. That's what I got to say. So here now we're gonna. I don't have the canteen because the canteen's like $120, which is like 80 quid or something. I just don't got the money for that. Yeah, I don't exactly have a job. Whatever. So we're gonna use it with the mess tin, because the mess tin is something that I already got, especially with the strap that I ordered with it. Because I'm just a guy, you know. I'm just trying. So yeah. So we're gonna feed this guy through here like that, and it's a bit finicky, but yeah, here we go, like that. And we're gonna shove him through there, and we're gonna strap him up just like that. There we go, and finish it up by feeding it through. There we go. And would you look at that? It fits quite well. Pretty good. Here. That is just that's quite good. It's quite nice. Now we're gonna wear it. Now you can watch me dilly dally about. Here. So yes, belt test. Now we're gonna put our belt on. Here, we just wanna shove him on, slap him on there. This isn't a German jacket. This is a British, like jungle, whatever. So yes, here we are. Now we turn around. Look at that! Look at that! It's wonderful. Now a lot of soldiers tend to have it on their side profile, like this. It's a bit hard to move it around while you're wearing it. So I'm just gonna move the whole belt. There we go. Look at that. Here, let's get you There we go. Look at that. Of course, it's quite nice. It's soft on the hip. Don't know the difference if the water bottle's on it or not, because I don't have that yet. But the canteen is definitely nice. So we're gonna do the movement test, which is basically me jumping up on my floor like a dumbass. So here, as you can tell, there is not a lot of clinking and clanking. Of course, I don't have the canteen, so if the canteen, we're gonna see when I get it. I don't have any fucking money basically. But yeah, that part is it doesn't clink or clank a lot, which is good. It's just what you want. You don't want to clink, clank, clink. It's over there. But yeah, this is quite good. So yeah, overall it's a very pleasing product. I'm very glad of it, and I highly recommend it. I recommend pretty much. I recommend a lot of the stuff from At the Front. They make really quality, because at the front, a lot of my stuff's from At the Front, as you can tell. Now in America, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people already get their stuff from At the Front, but because I'm in England, a lot of people get their stuff from more local companies like Epic Military or Soldier of Fortune, people like that. But if you really want quality, I sincerely recommend you get your stuff from At the Front, because the quality is nearly unparalleled. So if you want an M31 breadbag for your German impression, this is the one you get. So yeah, this has been it. I hope you liked the video. I hope it wasn't as shitty as it looks from the screen on my camcorder. And yeah, thanks for watching.